Hello students, in previous video we have seen how we can attach one database table to this grid view and how we can edit and delete particular or how we can do edit and delete operations or sort operations on the grid view data. So we have seen the output of our grid view like this. We can edit or delete some records, then sort the list of grid view according to field, ascending or descending. Then there is also paging functionality, but there are no more records in our table. So whatever the records present inside our table, they can fit in one page. So there is no any paging we see here. If there are more number of records inside your database, then you will see page numbers at the bottom of our grid view. Here only few records we have inserted, so there is no need of any paging. So after adding more number of records in your table, then you will see the paging functionality inside your grid view, or at the bottom of your grid view you may see the page numbers, and after click on that particular page, that page numbers record you will see on that particular page. Now in this video we see how we can add one record inside this grid view as well as inside your database table. This is student data, so one record we need to add from our web page to database table, which is student. Here in this example we add one record to student table with the help of this web page and with the help of this grid view control, ASP.NET control. So we are going towards the code window, and if we carefully see the source, some code automatically generated here for us, and here we see the delete command, delete from student, where id is equal to that selected records id, then insert into command is here, then select star from retrieval purpose. For retrieval purpose there is select star from student, and update command is also here. Now these are the parameters, okay, @ student name, @ course, @ city. These are the parameters we are passing to this insert into command. Now where these parameters we are passing from here, these are the insert parameters. Okay, parameter name is student name, type string, parameter name is course and type string. So in this way these are the insert parameters. Then update parameters are here also. Inside update query there are how many parameters, @ student name, @ course, @ city, and inside where clause there is @id also there. So all the parameters we need inside update parameters command. And this is the delete parameter, only id we require. According to the selected records id we may delete that particular record. So for deleting purpose only id is sufficient to delete that particular record, because id uniquely identifies the record. id we are setting for id that there is primary key, so we can identify any unique record with the help of this id. So while deleting any record, give the where clause for that particular primary key field, so that only one record will be deleted. Okay, so these are the queries which are already created in code window or inside source file, which is gridviewdemo.aspx. Okay, so now we do some changes for inserting one record inside the grid view or inside the database table student. So here is our page, and we are going towards the design view. Now by default all these fields are, see here, bound field. Now we are converting these bound field to template field, and then we do some changes. Now see how we can change some functionality. Here I am selecting this grid view. Okay, here I am selecting grid view, and I am click on grid view and clicking on this symbol, and I am changing the edit columns. Okay, edit columns. I am clicking on edit columns option. Now we change all these selected fields. All the fields we are changing to template field. I am selecting ID, and here is convert this field into a template field. So click on this option, then ID will be now template field. Now click on second field and click on convert this field into a template field. Same procedure we are doing for all the fields. And after converting all the fields into template fields, click on OK. Now if I see the source, there is no any bound field, but all the fields are now template. Now here actually there is one footer inside this grid view, but it will not be shown because its shown property is false. Now click on grid view and go towards the properties and see show footer. Okay, see the property at show footer. Show footer false, and I am selecting true for showing the footer. Now one blank row is added here at the footer side. One blank row here is added here. Now inside this row we are adding one insert button. Okay, one insert button we are adding inside this ID column. Then there is one text box to enter the field values. For student name we are adding one text box here. Then for course, one text box we are adding inside this course column. And for city, one more text box we are added here. There is no need to add a text box for ID field because ID is auto-generated field, means we are setting as auto-generated. ID is primary key and automatically incremented by 1. So ID is auto-generated field, so there is no need to give the value for ID while we are inserting one new record inside the student table. So there is no need to take any text box for this ID field, but instead of taking the text box, we are taking one insert button inside this column. So how we can do this? At the footer template we are adding one link button for inserting the record. Insert button is here, one text box is here, one text box is here, and one text box is here. So how we can do this? By using the source code. Now here the code, some changes are there because of the template field. Okay, here is ID field, and inside at the bottom of ID we need one insert button. So I am adding one insert button after this. Okay, this is edit template and template field for ID. Okay, this is the template field for ID. Now I am adding one footer template. Okay, footer template, and inside that footer template I am adding one link button. Okay, go towards the standard tab, there is one link button, or you may add one normal button as also. So I am giving the ID as LB insert. Okay, LB insert, and giving insert or add, you can do add as well. So after inside a design part we are seeing this add button. Now Now in this in the same way, we are adding some text boxes. So I'm copying this portion, and below student name column, this is the student name template, and below this I am adding one footer, and instead of this link button I am adding text box now. For entering the value of student name, I am taking one text box here. So I am giving the ID as txt s name. For student name I am giving txt s name. Now same footer template we need to add for this course and city. Here I am adding, but giving the name as txt course. So this is my footer template. Now finally I am adding the footer template to city, and I am giving the name ID as txt city. Now if I go towards the design, this text box is used to add student name, this text box for adding course, and this text box is for city. Now when user click on this add button, link button, then we need to fire one event, click event fired, and we need to write one C# code here. So we go towards the source and add one functionality to this button. To this button I am clicking on, or I am giving the property as one on click. I need to fire one click event, and LBL insert. What is the ID? LBL insert. LBL insert click event I am giving. So I am creating one code inside C#. So I am going towards the code window. If I click double click on page, we are going towards the code window, or you can go from Solution Explorer as well. Now here I am creating one function named LBL insert click, and I am giving the parameters like same. I am copying these parameters and pasting here. Now when user clicks on add link button, control goes towards this code. And what code we are adding here? We are adding a code for the insert functionality. Okay, now I am saving this work and click on run. Actually we see in next video how we can write the code for this LBL insert click, so that one record will be added inside student table. Also that added record will be reflected towards the grid view as well. So that code we will do in next video. Here we are designing only how we can add. Okay, now we can write here one value. Okay, any value we can write here, then course value and city value. When user clicks on this add button, this record will be added. Okay, so see you in next video to do the add functionality. So see you in next video. Thank you.